Hello and welcome to Nature Days Outdoor Learning Resources, sponsored by the Gower Society. Now my challenge for you today is to go on a newt hunt. Now the weather is a bit wild today, so it's a bit windy and a bit rainy, but it's definitely mild. And this is exactly the time of year when our newts come out of hibernation. Now they don't totally hibernate because during the winter, if they have mild days, they do get out and do a bit of foraging. But they usually find somewhere which isn't going to get frosty over the winter to stay. And that could be underneath logs, could be in the mud on the banks of ponds. And now they're going to head back into those ponds to breed. So this is the breeding season for the newts, a bit later than the frogs and the toads. So they're going to be heading into those ponds to find a partner so they can lay their eggs. Best time to find them is actually to go out in the evening and use a torch, and you can actually catch them as they're going into the pond. But if you just wander up in the daytime, sometimes you can see them crawling along at the bottom of the pond underneath the surface, especially if it's a shallow pond, and you can see them moving around. Don't even need a net to actually catch them. And if you have built a pond in your garden, have a look and see if any newts are coming to visit to see if they're laying their eggs there. Now we've got a few different species of newts in this country, and we do have one which is really special and endangered, which is the great crested newt. So if you do have those, you need to leave those alone. Smooth or common newts are very similar to the palmate newt, which is a bit smaller and doesn't have spots going all the way up to its throat. If you've got some smooth newts and some common newts, then they're beautiful creatures to watch, especially if you've got the young. So you can watch them going from the tadpole, which is what we call the newt baby as well. So that newt pole or tadpole is going to start to develop, its gills are going to be on the outside, it's then going to start to develop legs and go through the whole metamorphosis that the tadpoles do as well. So watching those newt poles in your pond or in a pond nearby you would be really good activity to do. Watch them as they go. You could even create a stop motion capture to see that metamorphosis from that newt pole into that newt. Those newts, a bit like frogs, do not live in the pond. They will live in the wet ground around the pond. So you might be able to find them there. So don't think you have to have a pond to find the newts. Please do tweet any photos, #NatureDays. Now this week is going to be hopefully the last week of the Outdoor Learning Challenge videos. And that's, I say hopefully, because all the children are going back to school next week. And that means that hopefully things can get a bit back to normal. But if any school or any teachers out there would like some bespoke outdoor learning challenges videoed for them, please do contact me. You can contact me through Twitter or on the Facebook page, the Nature Days Facebook page, or at naturedays@renalston.com. Because I'd love to hear any feedback from the videos and if you like them. And of course, I've got more than 100 now on the YouTube channel, and they'll be up there forever, so you can use them and revisit them at any point in the year. See you tomorrow for our second last Outdoor Learning Challenge video.